I'm finally happy to announce to you guys that we are finally commencing our UK spouse visa application process, and hopefully in a few months time we shall close this distance. I shall get on that plane, guys, and travel to London to be with my husband finally.
Something's fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Something's fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me flow.
Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning into our video today. Thank you for always coming back to watch our videos. So since we got married, a lot of you guys have been so concerned why we are not closing the distance, why we are not living together, what our plans are. And a lot of people really expected that after we got married, maybe we will start living together a few days later or even a few months later. We also thought the same, but nothing of that sort has happened. We have not been able to close the distance. We have really been getting a lot of questions, oh my god, in the comment section in our previous videos. Every time I post a video, I must get that question. Why are you guys not living together? Is this real marriage or fake marriage? Like, I didn't know how to respond to these comments because I also didn't have the answer. Some of you guys are genuinely concerned and they pose that question in a kind way, but other people, oh my god, some of them laugh at us saying that this was just for content. Others insult us. Others say that my husband has another wife, or he has another family, or maybe he's not genuine, that's why we are not living together. Most of the videos you guys get to see on the internet of couples like us are only the sweet moments, the sweet parts, but most people have not actually shown you how long it took them to get this visa and what they went through to get this visa. A lot of people are also ignorant of the immigration processes. They think that marriage is a green card. But I'm here to tell you guys today that marriage is not a green card. There is a process to get that visa. And in the past, people have abused this marriage system. So the embassies have tightened the process, and they really want to make sure that each couple they are giving this visa to is a genuine couple. So it is a long, tiresome, mentally draining process. So for us, we got married on 29th July last year, 2022. And as I'm making this video today, it is 16th of March 2023. So it has been 8 months down the line and we have not applied for the visa yet. It has not been an easy journey. I wouldn't lie to you that everything has been okay. You know, we only show you moments that we are happy, but behind the scenes, especially me, I've been going through mental torture, wanting to apply for that visa, but things have never come together. I have been depressed before. I have even most times blocked my husband, gotten angry at him, even for things that are not his mistake. The reason why we have not been able to apply for this visa is because when we got married last year, the registrar of marriages told us on our wedding day that our certified copy of marriage certificate will be ready in about 7 working days. So let me show you. I'm only going to show you the back side of this certificate. This is our marriage certificate, the one that we signed on the day of our wedding. So this is what we signed. But for the embassies or for international purposes, we need a certified copy of this called the certified copy of this marriage certificate, which is certified by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now, that is the document that we need, that we are required to be part of our main document as we are applying for our UK spouse visa. So on that day, they told us that the certificate, the certified copy of the marriage certificate, will be ready in about 7 working days. That is what we expected. But guess what, guys? We waited for months for that certificate. We waited for 5 good months for us to get that certificate. And remember, we cannot even begin our visa application process without that certificate, because it is the main document. It is the one showing that we are married. So during those 5 months, I used to get so stressed. I used to inquire every time. I used to call them, asking them where the process has reached, when we are getting the certificate. The certificate after was finally ready around late November. But then we also realized that there are some other documents that we needed to have before embarking on this visa process journey. Those documents that we needed are actually my husband's documents, which also needed months to be ready. So that is why on November last year, I didn't go for this certificate. And today is the day that I'm finally going to get that certificate, because we have gathered most of the documents that we need to get married, to apply for this visa. So I took this day so that I can go to the registrar's office and finally get our marriage certificate. Oh my God, I'm really starting to get anxious. And I'm hoping that when I get to the registrar's office, I will get this document. And when I come back home, I will show you how the certificate looks like, and I will show you the difference between this and the certificate that I will bring back home. Yes. And then I will continue to, and then I will tell you what our next plan is. So because I don't want to get late and the weather looks so gloomy, actually it's drizzling right now. Let me just shower, get myself ready and go to town, because I have an appointment at 9 a.m. and I hope I won't take so much time there. So see you then. Guys, you see, it has rained for the first time in many months. A lot of people believe that rain is a sign of blessing. So let me believe that it's a blessing. This is a blessing. God is going to water our lives, and our lives are going to start moving on, because it had stopped for, our lives had stopped for a while, for many years, for 2 years, or is it 2 years or 3 years? But now everything will be okay. Rain is a sign of blessing. Guys, I'm in town already, and it's very, very cold, and it's raining. I'm heading to the registrar's office right now. I'm actually like 5 minutes away. So let me get there, pick the document. I hope the rain will subside.
Later.
Guys, guess what I have here? Our certified copy of the marriage certificate. Finally! Oh my gosh! It took so long to get these certificates. Actually, it's saying here it was given on 21st November last year. So it took 5 months to get these documents. So finally I have it. I went there. I got to the registrar's office, and they really struggled to get this document. They struggled. It took them like 30 minutes to get where they stored it. Anyway, we finally got it. There was an error on my part on the certificate, and thank God I noted that error before I left the office. So I had to give them back this document, and they went back to the machine to correct it. But luckily, they corrected it, and now I have the document here. Everything is correct right now, and I don't want to make any mistake in this visa application. I don't want even the tiniest mistake. I want the application to be perfect. I'm finally happy to announce to you guys that we are finally commencing our UK spouse visa application process, and hopefully in a few months time we shall close this distance. I shall get on that plane, guys, and travel to London to be with my husband. Finally after almost 1 year now. It's 8 months as of today as I'm making this video, but by the time I get the visa, we will have already surpassed the 1 year anniversary. So I told you that I will show you the difference between the certificate. So this is the local marriage certificate, let me call it local, and this is the one that is certified for international purposes. So you can see the difference. So this is Okay, let it yes, there. So this is the certified copy of certificate of marriage. That is the title. So down here it's too much of our details. Yeah, that's how it looks like. So as much as we have this document, we are still not yet ready to make the application because there's a document. It's called a P60. For those who are in Kenya, P60 is similar to the P9. So my husband's P60 will be ready in May. We will have to wait until May so that we can make this application. But until then, as of this point, we are compiling all our other paperwork that we already have in our hands as we wait for this P60. But as of now, I'm really happy to have this document. And so far, I have not gone for my TB test yet. I have booked it for next week. I will go for my TB test. I think that one will be a separate video because it's a whole lot. And apart from the TB test, for this visa, we need, as much as I come from an English-speaking country, for this visa we need to go through an English test. And for that English test, I did it last year. I got the certificate in June. So this is the certificate. I will show you in just a few. I will turn it around and show you in just a few. So it is called the IELTS Life Skills. I did the A1 speaking and listening, and also, of course, you know, guys, I passed. And for the English test, the IELTS, this is how it looks like. Yes, so for this document, it expires in 2 years, so it's still valid for another 1.5 years. But for the TB test certificate, it expires in 6 months, so that's why I have not yet gone for it. I wanted to wait until we are almost ready to apply, to make the application, and then I can go for it. I was searching online. It only takes like a day to get it. So I go there, get tested, and I come back with my certificate. I'm really positive that the outcome will be good because, guys, I have done research. I have done proper, adequate research. There is no single video on YouTube concerning UK spouse visa that I haven't watched. I wish I could even show you the notes that I have written down. It is in the office. I have a big booklet of what I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to present these documents, how I'm supposed to compile our photos, our photos together, our WhatsApp chats, money transactions, like literally everything. Right now you check my phone, you check my Google search history, it's all about UK spouse visa, UK visas. Like, I have confidence in myself that I can do this by myself. We are risking because, oh my God, paying solicitors or immigration lawyers to do the application for you is very, very expensive. And this visa in itself is very, very expensive. That is the news. I'm happy to announce that we are finally starting our visa, our UK spouse visa application journey. I'm looking to take you through every step of the way, and up to the time we will gain this visa in Jesus' name, and up to the time I will finally get on that plane and we close the distance. Our Closing the Distance Journey series have officially started. Please subscribe, turn on the notification bell because it's about to get intense. It's about to get exciting. We will cry together. We will laugh together. Like, guys, I don't even want... Okay, let me not get ahead of myself so much, but I'm really positive in this. I'm really positive. I'm looking forward to see you in our next video.